नमस्कार। कार्यक्रम पर्यावरण र विकासको एउटा नयाँ श्रृङ्खलामा यहाँहरूलाई हार्दिक स्वागत गर्दछु। म सञ्चालक कोमल चन्द्र भगत, क्यामेरामा शिव सुनार, सन्तोष परियार, बद्री अर्याल लगायतका सम्पूर्ण साथीहरू हामीसँग अहिले सौराहाको होटल 7 स्टारमा छौँ। विषय रहेको छ 9औं विश्व रेन्जर सम्मेलन, 9th रेन्जर कङ्ग्रेस भनेर यहाँ भनिएको छ र दक्षिण एसियामा नै पहिलो पटक यो सम्मेलन नेपालमा आयोजना गरिएको हो। नेपालको लागि ठुलो सौभाग्यको रूपमा लिन सकिन्छ जो कोहीले पनि। र विशेष गरी संसारभरिका संरक्षणमा लागेका करिब 72 देशका 500 जना भन्दा बढी रेन्जर्सहरू, संरक्षण अधिकृत, संरक्षण कर्मी, संरक्षण सिपाही, संरक्षणमा लागेका धेरै महानुभावहरूको उपस्थिति सौराहामा रहेको छ। र 5 दिनसम्म चल्ने यो सम्मेलनमा विश्वभरि संरक्षणमा भएका विभिन्न उपलब्धिहरू र हरेक देशले आफ्नो देशमा संरक्षणमा कसरी कार्य गरिरहेका छ, त्यसको उपलब्धि कसरी लिइरहेका छन् र त्यसमा चुनौतीहरू के थिए र सफलताका कथाहरू के थिए, ती सबै कुराहरू यो सम्मेलनभरि छलफल र विषयवस्तुमा गहन अध्ययन अनुसन्धान हुनेछ। र सम्मेलनको अन्तिम दिन कार्तिक 30 गते सौराहा घोषणापत्र जारी भएर यो सम्मेलन सकिँदैछ। 9औं रेन्जर सम्मेलनमा अन्य धेरै गतिविधिहरू आजको यो कार्यक्रममा हामी यहाँहरूलाई देखाउँदै जानेछौँ। कार्यक्रम हेर्दै गर्नुहोला।
We do have a time frame for this Congress, so we are going to try and stick to it as tightly as possible because we have a number of commitments with dignitaries and people giving presentations, etc. So we would ask you, when we do have a call to order or areas to move to, if we could do it promptly, that would be an excellent start to make this Congress very successful. So my first thing I would like to do is introduce the President of the IRF, Sean Wilmore, and he's going to come up and do an official welcome for everybody, and we'll start the proceedings for this morning. Thank you.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome. Good morning, Sean. Good to see you all here. Firstly, thank you to the people of Nepal for hosting us. A big round of applause for the people of Nepal. A big thank you to the local community around here in Chitwan. We acknowledge the Indigenous people, past and present, and emerging, as we say in Australia, and we bring that here, that spirit here too. So please thank the Indigenous and local communities around here. I'll say a few more thank yous in a moment to some people who have done some amazing work. But firstly, I just want to acknowledge all your faces in the crowd from so many places. Now 70 countries represented here at this, the world's biggest Ranger Congress we've ever had. Well done, everybody. One of the themes of the Congress is female rangers, and we have 38% of the rangers here are female rangers. Welcome. One of the other themes we have is community rangers, Indigenous rangers, and we have really high representation of Indigenous rangers here at this Congress too, so welcome to all Indigenous Ranger brothers and sisters. We're going to raise the flag in a moment. I don't think everyone is here. There's still some travelling on buses. So at whatever time they arrive today, I'd like us all just to stop what we're doing, turn around and welcome them, give them a round of applause, make them feel welcome as well. So whatever we're doing, it doesn't matter whether it's the ex-Prime Minister, hopefully not when he's speaking, or myself or anyone, we just stop and we'll acknowledge those new rangers that have joined us. Some have come on long travels. We've been dealing with some interesting issues of people trying to get here. People getting on planes without passports somehow, and all sorts of things I won't bore you with now. But many people have travelled long and far, so we'll welcome everybody to our family today. So without further ado, I want to move on to the flag raising ceremony. But as we do that, and notice all the flags that are along the side representing your regions and countries, I want you to think about who you represent while you're here. We still don't know how many rangers are in the world. Even us as the peak ranger organisation. We think maybe 300,000, maybe to 500,000, we still don't know. But whichever way you look at it, each one of you standing here with 500 of you potentially represents between 500 to 1,000 rangers not here. So you have a great opportunity to represent your colleagues and a great opportunity to take that ranger spirit back with you to them. So please embrace this Congress. Please extend yourself. Don't be shy. Make new friends. Reacquaint with old ones. And make the most of this wonderful event, World Ranger Congress. Thank you, everybody. Cheers.
I am really pleased to be here, a part of this World Ranger Congress, and I would like to welcome on behalf of the government of Nepal and all conservation partners, local communities, local hotel owners here in Chitwan, the oldest national park of Nepal, one of the beautiful park. Many things we will discuss in the sessions, but I would like to say just welcome to Nepal and enjoy with Nepalese people, Nepalese food, Nepalese culture, and Nepalese nature. Thank you very much.
System. So please keep them in mind as you are here at the Congress and representing them, because they would love to be here. I would now like to ask everyone to make their way into the elephant room for our first starting of proceedings, and so slowly make your way into the elephant room. Prior to his arrival, just so that everyone can be familiar with the landscape. If we have anyone who has donations for the project relief of rangers, the donations room is just around behind me to the right. Anyone has any raffle items, there will be some raffle tables set up inside the elephant room as well. Thank you.
नाइन्थ रेन्जर वर्ल्ड कांग्रेस अर्थात् 9औं विश्व रेन्जर सम्मेलन नेपालको सौराहा चितवनमा भइरहेको छ। यो कार्यक्रम जुन यहाँ भइरहेको छ, संरक्षणकर्मी र नेपालमा एउटा पर्यटन क्षेत्रमा काम गर्ने धेरैलाई यसलाई अवसरको रूपमा लिनुभएको छ र नेपाल सरकारले भर्खरै घोषणा गरेको भ्रमण वर्ष सन् 2020 लाई पनि यो सम्मेलन यहाँ आउने पर्यटकहरूले पक्कै पनि थप टेवा पुर्याउँछ भन्ने हामीले विश्वास लिएका छौं।
The 9th World Ranger Congress, and Nepal feels proud to be the first Asian country to be holding hosting this prestigious event for rangers across the world. A big round of applause for all of you. This Congress is a declaration which sets out the aims and visions for the Global Ranger Agenda for the next 3 years. The goals of the 9th World Ranger Congress are to address key issues facing rangers, including ranger welfare, capacity building, collaboration with communities, employment of indigenous rangers, gender balance in the ranger workforce, and use of technology. Emphasizing the need of professionalization of rangers is another main goal of this Congress. Providing a forum for rangers to learn new solutions and tools for dealing with common problems faced in protected areas is another key goal of the 9th World Ranger Congress. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Narayan Ban, the Mayor for Ratnanagar Municipality, for his welcome address.
Chief guest for former Prime Minister Pushpakal Chandra, special guest Ministry of Forest and Environment, then all special guest Parliament member, distinguished participants all over the world, media friends, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Ratnanagar Municipality, I am delighted to welcome you to the 9th World Ratnanagar Congress, which is ever been hosted in Asia for the first time. Hosting the 9th World Ranger Congress is a great honor for Nepal and brave men and women who patrol our parks. We would never have achieved zero poaching without their daily heroism. It is a great opportunity for us to connect with each other and renew our passion for the shared work we undertake in protecting our natural and cultural heritage around the world. We are very much delightful for welcoming the world's rangers from different countries around the globe here and share challenges and opportunity and build solidarity between ranger and ranger associations from around the world. For the rangers, they are true heroes of the planet. That's why we should provide them with all the support they need to protect the world's wildlife in wild place. Rangers are a special class of people, highly dedicated, passionate, and determined. Although we call them with the different names like forest guard, warden, eco guard, does not matter. They are a part of one very extraordinary family with the full decision in protecting the world's most special places and its natural and cultural heritage. I do believe that this World Ranger Congress will set a milestone not only to share knowledge, create partnership and build capacity through exchange of ideas, technique and best conservation participate, but it will also help for cross-cultural exchange as well. As we are on the doorstep of Visit Nepal 2020, I would like to invite you to explore our country on the occasion of spread the invitation to our family, friend, community and nation. As Nepal is the country of Mount Everest, birthplace of Lord Buddha, and many more significant scenic beauties that our exploration and stay in Nepal would be worthy. Lastly, I have been fortunate enough to experience INSPIRE program. My sincere thanks to the World Ranger Congress organizing group and all associated with making the 9th World Ranger Congress a reality. And a huge thanks for you. Once again, warmly welcome to all international participants. Please enjoy with Nepal food, cultures, and enjoy with nature too. Thank you very much.
Definitely. While Nepal is looking forward to the Visit Nepal year 2020, it gives us immense pleasure to welcome you all rangers from across the globe to see and witness our beautiful country, Nepal. Now, dear guests and participants, I would like to request our chief guest, Honorable Kamal Dahal Prachanda, former Prime Minister of Nepal, to officially inaugurate the 9th World Ranger Congress by watering the plant. Can we please have a big round of applause while our chief guest, rangers and local communities, indigenous rangers, ranger capacity, and women and ranger workforce.
The major outcomes, achievements made by the Nepal together with the ranger. As you know, Nepal is a mountainous country. In the lowland, from 60 meters to the highest peak of the world, Sagarmatha, Mountain Everest, you can see the various type of flora and fauna. This is our natural and cultural heritage. We have very good protected area system. Chitwan is the oldest national park of Nepal, which is also enlisted in the World Heritage Site. And at this moment, we have 12 national parks, 1 wildlife reserves, 1 hunting reserves, and 6 protected areas. And as we reach in the biodiversity resources, we have a very good networking system together with local communities where the ranger works. Tiger, one of the apex and climax species of the terrestrial ecosystem. Nepal is one of the country which is we are going to double the tiger number as we targeted in 2010 and make the tiger number double in 2022. Similarly, another iconic species, rhino, around 645 individuals survives here in Nepal, and we are maintaining around 1 decade since 2011. It's almost the zero poaching, which is one of the key achievements of the government of Nepal, together with the local communities and our rangers. The government of Nepal is also succeeded to maintain around 45% of the forest area across the country, and we are maintaining community-based forest management, particularly community forestry program, which is very close to the people. People are working with the nature and fulfilling their local demands. And it's very successful achievement of Nepal. Similarly, we are the country managing the snow leopard conservation in the high mountains as the apex species of the high mountain ecosystems, and we have the 5th largest population in the world. And we also developed climate smart management plan considering the eastern landscapes of Nepal, and we are preparing other 2 plans in the middle of the Nepal and western Nepal as well. Similarly, we are practicing some of the eco-friendly infrastructure in order to save our species, not any fragmentation of the habitat of the wildlife. Let's see some opportunities. As we have some very good river systems, we are nearly doubling the tiger number, and we have the very good population of the rhino, and at the same time, we have the 5th largest population of the snow leopard. And ecotourism is our best opportunity to enhance our economy, to uplift our employment income opportunities. And at the same time, we are maintaining our 45% of the forest area where we can see our opportunity and hope of life. In the meantime, we are maintaining very good linkage in terms of law enforcement, particularly this mechanism from political, policy, executive and implementation level, and in the ground with the local communities, community-based anti-poaching groups. We are maintaining very good system from people to prime minister networking we have, which is very much instrumental to law enforcement system of the Nepal. We have a very good networking with the South Asian countries, and we have a South Asia Wildlife Enforcement Network in order to combat the wildlife crimes. Despite the fact, we have some issues and some challenges as well. As you see the linear infrastructures, sometimes they have fragmented of the habitat, and now we have a very big challenge. How do you balance between conservation and development? This is the area where the Ranger Congress can discuss and find the best way where we can go together with the development and conservation and support the prosperity of the country. Similarly, we have a very big problem of the wildlife trade, illegal trade. And how do you enforce the laws to combat the wildlife crime? And how do you coordinate among the law enforcement agencies is the big challenge. Similarly, another big challenge is how do you manage the human-wildlife conflicts? Especially, we have the very good relief policies and we are increasing the amount of relief, and now we are focusing how fast we can deliver the relief amount to the local communities, that the real victims can get the benefits from the conservations. And now the principle is coexistence, living in harmony with nature. Similarly, the climate-induced disaster and ecosystem resilience and health of the ecosystem is really challenged. Now, this is the new area. We have to discuss and maintain our ecosystems to save the species very healthy and hygienic and stop any endangered species extinction from this beautiful planet.
कार्यक्रम पर्यावरण र विकास सौराहाको चितवनमा रहेको होटल 7 स्टारमा भइरहेको 9औं अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय रेन्जर सम्मेलन 9th वर्ल्ड रेन्जर कङ्ग्रेस भनेर भनिन्छ यो कार्यक्रमलाई, र दक्षिण एसियामा नै नेपालमा पहिलो पटक यो सम्मेलन भइरहेको छ, जसमा करिब 71 देशको 500 भन्दा बढी रेन्जर्सहरू, संरक्षणकर्मीहरू र विभिन्न संरक्षण क्षेत्रमा लाग्ने महानुभावहरू यो सम्मेलनमा भाग लिन यहाँ सौराहा आउनु भएको छ। र यो कार्यक्रम हामीले कार्यक्रम पर्यावरण र विकासमा यहाँहरूलाई देखाइरहेका छौँ। अन्य धेरै प्रसङ्ग जोड्दै जानेछु कार्यक्रममा भन्ने अहिले एउटा छोटो विश्राम लिने बेला भएको छ। विश्रामपछि म पुनः आउनेछु।